Hi! I don't actually know what this video is going to be yet. All I know is I'm trying to stick to a schedule and I can't use my spare bedroom anymore because of air conditioning. It's that time of year. I do know I am halfway through a stack of paper. So we'll see what happens. I'm winging it this video. My battery died, so we're off to a great start. So, why paper cranes? There is that old legend like, oh, if you make 1,000 paper cranes, you'll get a wish, which is very appealing in this year of 2021. But it goes back a little bit further than that. When I was little, my dad had a lot of books from Japan on origami, and I would sit there next to the computer on the floor just looking at all the diagrams and figuring out how to make the little, I think it was mostly butterflies that I made. I don't remember what else was in the book at this time, but lots of butterflies. And that always stuck with me a little bit. So fast forward to my first semester teaching, I had a group of 8th graders in, it was a 3D class, that was all the description was. And the big thing was the 8th graders didn't really understand what 3D was, like what is 3D as a concept. Yeah, that was the thing. So I had to figure out how to help the students understand the concept of 3D and how it can be applied to art. So me, just trying something, decided let's try and teach them origami. It's step-by-step instructions, and you take a 2D thing and turn it into a 3D thing, and I thought it was perfect. And it did help them a tremendous amount. By the end of it, they kind of got the point of 3D. This is where I learned that kids are obsessed with origami. I ended up using it a lot as a teacher, as a substitute, to get kids to participate a little bit more. And I have no doubt, just from me like making little paper cranes and handing them out to kids, that I have already made 1,000 paper cranes. So let's show you what I held on to and how far I am into this project. Okay, so this is one of my stacks. I did end up color coding them. Like, these are spare papers from my first classroom. These are my warm tone colors that I got. I think this one was from a set of small origami papers. There's about 300 of these. These are papers from Michael's. They're thicker, but they have nice patterns. Rainbow, these are pineapples. The bottom ones are just swirlies. These are extra printer paper that I had from assignments that I just didn't want to throw away. Have some blue ones in the middle. So I'm pretty far along with this set of 1,000. I think there's 800 something in here. haven't had a lot of time for filming. My schedule has been all over the place and not consistent at all. I did go to a graduation, and one thing I love about graduations is just the reflection on different generations and the history that holds, which is a great way to get back into this video. I haven't talked about the history of the paper crane. It's a little like kids' games in schoolyard or the little cootie catchers where it just goes from generation to generation. Originally, they started out as being a more religious thing. Paper was hard to get because it was handmade. And it's been a long time since I've looked into the history of paper cranes, and I certainly don't have sources, and vague memories are all I have to go on. But I still have some things that have stood out in my mind. The first thing that really stands out is that paper cranes used to be kind of tied in with religious ideas or prayer. Paper was handmade at some point and not readily available, so to use it, it needed to be for something important. So people would make 1,000 paper cranes, or at least long strings of them, and donate them to temples. I don't remember quite why, but they would leave them out in the outdoors, and obviously they would degrade. I kind of guess it's just like a throw your prayers to the wind kind of situation. On to more vague memories. So during World War II, obviously America set off an atomic bomb in Japan. There was a girl who was recovering from radiation in a hospital, and she made, or tried to make, 1,000 paper cranes. She did end up dying before she completed the task, but her classmates finished the job of making their 1,000 paper cranes. There is a statue. I know there's a statue. I don't remember its location. I'll probably have to link more about this story down below, but right now, just vague memories. Ultimately, the idea of a paper crane is about patience, endurance, hard work, which is a great way of idealizing the wish aspect of things, because it's not really you're just making a wish, it's you are putting in the effort to accomplish whatever it is that needs to be done. In other news, I got a second job.